Hi everyone, welcome to Free Fiddle Lessons office hours. This is a live broadcast for those who support me on Patreon, and then I post it to YouTube for everybody afterwards. So typically what I do is play some tunes and answer any questions that come up, and we'll see what happens tonight. Start with quite a common tune from the Irish repertoire, but also played in other genres in the country and its community anyway. Swinging on a Gate. It's a reel in the key of G. one tune for you. I think my theme this evening is going to be tunes that I haven't played in a long time, or that I used to play frequently but don't play much right at the moment. So I was thinking of another one. What's that called? Lady in Montgomery. Another old favorite, which I haven't been reaching for recently. Also a reel. This time in the key of D. For some reason, no very good reason, that one reminded me of what I always knew as a another Tommy Peoples. I know a number of tunes called Tommy Peoples, but which I've recently been given the title. Number 1 and number 2, somebody's name. Number 2 is in D minor. This is number 1. What is his name? That's number 2. I want to say it starts with a T, but that's probably Tommy Peoples. Okay, well, apparently I'll have to look up the names. I can almost like see it written. Anyways, maybe I'll play both number 1 and number 2. Number 1 is, at least I have heard it played as a slower reel. Though I'm playing all of my reels a little sub-tempo tonight. It's my favorite tempo to play reels at, and since right now I don't have to play with anybody else who wants to play them faster, I'm going to play them the way that I like to play them. And then I'll play number 2. I might stop in between because it would be kind of a strange transition, which is also a reel in D minor. It's going to come to me, maybe while I'm playing. So here's the number 1. I remember the names. So it's Paddy Fahy is I think the composer, but I don't know if he's the composer or just played them. Anyways, they're known as Paddy Fahy's number 1 and number 2. I played them in that order. And I'd known the second tune is Paddy Fahy's. I have trouble saying that name. Number 2 for years, but hadn't heard that name as number 1 for the G tune. I'd known that as like I said, as Tommy Peoples, along with several other tunes. I could have a show of tunes called Tommy Peoples. I was thinking about a couple of other tunes. One of which I can't remember how it starts, so I'll go for the other one. This is a tune that I may have played because I've been playing this one more recently. I also wanted to say before moving on that I had a little C sharp, C natural unsureness on that second tune, and I decided that it was supposed to be a C natural all the way through, and not just sometimes having C sharps. You can double check in other people's recordings, but that's what ended up feeling right. I had a moment of thinking, I don't know what this does, and I now have a number of tunes which I really love that use both C sharps and C naturals or an equivalent note like that. But I'm pretty sure it's a C natural there all the way through. Also had a weird moment because in spite of being in D minor, at least some of the time it's B naturals, not B flats, which is strange. Anyway, so this other tune that I was going to play is Mouth of the Tobique, which is a down east tune, a New Brunswick tune. The Tobique River runs just a little ways east of Maine in New Brunswick. And every year they have a flotilla down the river of locally made canoes, or maybe other canoes too, but there's a local canoe maker anyways who's involved. And they all play this tune while they're floating down the river. So that's a pretty fun, good story for that tune. But I think I think the tune came first, but I couldn't swear to it. Anyways, here's how it sounds. let's see. I think I'll finish off with one more tune. I was just thinking of this one because of the ending of the last tune. Another, this time a Quebec tune called Louis Cyr. I think I've played this here before as well. People have different versions of this tune, especially the funky chords at the ending of the beat part. But this is the way a number of people around here in Maine play it. All right, I think that's going to be it for tonight. Hot day. Though it's actually nice in the basement. I don't want to leave the basement. But it's been a pleasure playing some tunes for everybody this evening. And I'll see you another time.